slippers, red robe, red kitchen, red stove, red pots, one in the head cocked, the one the feds probe. Red stools, red inf, red floor, you're all fakers. Red couch, red crystal, red pepper and salt shakers. The red room, red curtains, and some with squish. Show some respect, what you expect, that's 100-inch. Telescopes, binoculars, the feds hate my vernacular. From selling coke, I'm proper doctor, that means I'm spectacular. They biting like Tyson, worse than that Dracula. Your mom's buy heroin with no hands, I'm smacking her.
What is up, guys? Welcome to part 7 of my collection. This will be fragrances 150 through 175. I think this is the last part we're going to get done this year. In terms of how many fragrances I have, I'm up to about 187, 188. We'll probably get part 8 in around January, maybe the end of January. I think I might slow down a little bit in January. I'm not sure if that's true though. Right now, I don't know. I've definitely bought about 160 to 170 fragrances this year. Had about 20 at the beginning of the year, but I've definitely gone full into this addiction. And we're going to go through 150 to 175 now, and then stay tuned for part 8 in January. We'll see how far we go with this, how far we get next year. So first up, 176 is an Azzaro fragrance. This is called Azzaro Now. It is a nice sort of metal and rose fragrance. It's weird. When I see Azzaro fragrances, I do pick them up because I do like them, and usually they're pretty cheap. Very bizarre bottle, not easy to store, but definitely one of my more light fragrances from Azzaro. I think it's going to get some serious play from me when it gets a little bit warmer out. It really is a warm weather scent, but I picked it up in the fall. Next up, Lolita Lempica Au Masculin. Really like this. Isn't the holy grail of licorice scents that I was looking for. I'm anxious to try their midnight version, which has a little bit of oud in it, so I'm going to be picking that up soon. Not a bad scent. You can see I've used a good deal of it. As I said, just not the holy grail licorice scent that I've been looking for. A fragrance that doesn't get a lot of talk at 178. This is Jungle by Kenzo. Really old school body with like a bottle with like a zebra head sort of top. But I really like this. I believe Kenzo's not making it anymore. It's got nutmeg and what's that fragrance? Cardamom, nutmeg and cardamom heavy. Really is nice. It does sort of have a jungle-like feel. It's got sweet lime in it. It's a really nice Kenzo fragrance. Kenzo is a brand I'm very interested in exploring more of because I've been very thankful, or very pleased with what I've seen from them so far. Next up is a weird one. This is Jovan White Musk. I had to get to $35 in shipping on Amazon, and I picked this mainly because I really like White Musk for Men by The Body Shop, and I thought this might be like that. It's not. It's more of a sort of minty, fruity scent. It really smells. A lot of people say it smells like the beach. I think it smells like ginger ale. Really, really good. Just not the musk that I was looking for, but I definitely will be wearing this when it gets hotter out. Jovan has some good fragrances in that $10 range. You might want to check them out. Another one that I bought because a lot of people talk really well about. This is Baldassarrini Amber. Not in love with this one. It's a whiskey and apple scent. It's not one of the better amber scents that I've checked out. It's not bad. It's just you're going to see a couple better amber scents in this this whole video, or this part of the video, this collection video. This isn't bad. I did pick this up for like 20 bucks, and for the price, it's a really, really good buy. Another sort of weird one, I guess. This is Vera Wang. For Men. Picked this up because I saw that it had a yuzu note in it. I really like yuzu in fragrances. There's an Azzaro, Azzaro Homme Flanker, Lo Azzaro that has yuzu in it, as well as Loda SC. This one's okay. It's sort of a darker yuzu scent. Chad reviewed this. The reviewer from Canada, I think his YouTube name is White Spirit Bear. He did a review of this. It's all right. It's nothing great. It's a nice take on yuzu. Really been liking New Harlem yesterday, so I wanted to check out some of the copies of New Harlem. This is obviously one you guys have all heard of. This is Michael Jordan's Legend. My opinion, this isn't one of the better copies. It definitely smells like New Harlem. You can tell the ingredients aren't anywhere near as good. Now, talking about licorice scents that have sort of lived up to my expectations, did a full review on this guy. This is Mancera's Oud black candy. Unfortunately, there isn't a heck of a lot of oud in this, but there is a lot of licorice. You definitely get a licorice blast when you first smell this. Doesn't last forever, but it's a really good scent. Really happy that I got it. Talking about a great amber scent, this one's really good. I did a review on this one as well. This is none other than Amber Rousse by Parfum d'Empire. Really, really great scent. That's a brand we'll definitely be doing more reviews of in 2014. Don't know how many more scents from this company I'm going to be picking up. This is, I believe it's called Poppy, Prada Amber, Pour Homme Intense. Great, great fragrance. But now that I have most of the Prada fragrances I want, just not sure if they're going to get me back to check out any of their other regular releases. I might check the numbered releases that are in their boutiques, but I don't know if I'll be getting anything else unless the intense version of Luna Rossa blows me away. I do really like this fragrance. I don't think there's a lot of amber in it at all, but it's got myrrh, vanilla, and it's a really, really well done fragrance from the House of Prada. Another really, really well done fragrance. This is a line I will be collecting. I think by the end of 2014, I will have all of their male scents as well as some of their exclusive line. This is Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. This is my third Chanel scent. I also have Edition Blanche and Egoiste. The next one I'm probably going to get is Platinum Egoiste or just the regular Allure Homme, and I have a schedule to pick all of them up, going back to Pour Homme and Antius. Really, really nice scent from Chanel. Beautiful grapefruit fragrance. Really liking Bleu de Chanel. Also really like this one. This is Andy Towers, L'air Desert Marocain. Did a full review of this. Love, love, love this fragrance. Andy Towers, a really talented perfumer and a hell of a nice guy as well. Another one I did a full review on. This is L'Instant de Guerlain. This is not the extreme version. I'm going to be getting that. My housekeeper dropped this bottle, and thank God. Well, I don't want to thank God that the bottle didn't break, because that's a little petty. But I'm very happy that somehow the juice didn't break and get out, because I really, really do like this scent. Beautiful scent. I will be getting the extreme version this year, but I wanted to start off with that one. In terms of fragrances that copied New Harlem, well, Rochas Man is one of the better ones. People refer to this as a lot of things. I don't really think it looks like a butt plug, but then again, I don't really know what butt plugs look like, and I hope I never do know what a butt plug looks like. It's a nice fragrance. It's definitely well worth the $20 or $30 you could get it for. I would definitely check this out if you like that kind of fragrance and maybe can't afford New Harlem. This is a pretty good, I don't say it's a copy, but this is Versace's Pour Homme. It smells a lot to me like Chanel's Allure Homme Sport. They're both great, though. I would say own both of them if you can. This one's cheaper than Allure Homme Sport, so if you can only own one, maybe check out Versace Pour Homme, because it's a really, really good fragrance. I've been very impressed with what Versace has put out in terms of fragrances. Not impressed with Eros, but most of their other scents I like a lot. This one of the two discontinued scents I've recently been able to pick up. This one, someone who works for me just mentioned that they had it and they didn't like it. I made him an offer. We got the deal done. This is Gucci Pour Homme 1. The bottle is not in great condition. As you can see, the top is really scratched up. But when it came to it, there was about 65 mLs in it. I wound up paying about $30 for it, $35, so you can't beat that. Really, really like this. Think that it smells a lot like Potion by D Squared, which I also own. If I had to own one, I'd probably own this one, but nice that Potion is out there and you could pick that one up if you're in love with this scent. This is a sort of oddity that's turned out really, really good. This is Mr. Blast by Bill Blast. This is patchouli, tobacco, and leather. Very, very good. Really sort of great sprayer as well. Mature businessman scent. If you see this one lingering around the discount racks, you might want to check it out. It's sort of niche quality. Doesn't last like a niche fragrance does, but it's a really, really nicer, cheaper scent that does have leather and tobacco in it. Now, I told you I buy all the Azara scents that I find. Sometimes I wish I didn't do that. This is Decibel. It's only a 20 ml. It's not horrible. It actually doesn't smell bad, but it's got this sort of stale, it's like if you spilled syrup on like something plastic and the syrup stayed stuck to it, you know how you kind of got that soury, spilled syrup, dried out plastic smell. I know that's really weird, but that's what I get out of this. I'm not a fan. I wish that wasn't part of this fragrance, because I do like it. I do think Azara makes great fragrances, but I definitely think they missed with that one. This isn't a miss as far as I'm concerned. It just doesn't last that long on my skin. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the one. What I wanted to do, you guys could probably tell this year, is with designer scents, is just get a lot of the classics. Probably going to continue that next year before I go to really only buying niche, because that's where I do seem to be headed. This is Yo Ohm Summer Ticket Limited Edition, and this is a really potent fragrance. I don't know if this is something you wear in the summer. It's got a heavy dose of orange blossom in it, and therefore it's really, really sweet. I like it. I'm just not sure if it's something I'd wear in the summer, maybe on a cool summer night. But I want to get more into Yo Ohm and some of the flankers, especially the new one, Wild, which is getting a lot of good fanfare. You guys probably remember a while ago I showed you guys I got a fragrance called Black is Black that I got at TJ Maxx. I couldn't find any information about it, and I really, really liked it. Opening reminded me a little bit of Edition Blanche, so when I saw Black is Black Sport, I figure this is $10. I might as well pick this one up as well, but this one was a major disappointment. I think Black is Black is a good fragrance. I don't think this is a bad fragrance. I just don't know if it's worth it. You know, I just don't know if I'll ever wear it. I think someone could easily wear it. I don't think it smells bad. I just think Black is Black was a nice surprise. This one wasn't too much of a surprise at all. 4 more left. I believe this is going to be 171. And as I said, I'm collecting those Chanels, guys. This one is Egoist. It's the second Chanel scent that I bought, and I love it. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know about this one, but I've really grown to love this cinnamon and sandalwood combination. It's kind of my signature work scent when it's colder out. This is what I've been going to. You can see I've used a lot of it. I bought this brand new in box, and I really, really do like this one. Chanel and Dior and Hermes are 3, and Terry Mugler are pretty much the 4 designer lines. I'm going to try to collect everything from that they've released for now. 173, again, trying to get those designer classics. This is Burberry London. Really like wearing this in the holiday time. Unfortunately, it doesn't last that long on my skin, but it's a great scent. You got port wine. There's no pine in the notes, but I swear I smell them. And then the last 2 in this batch, 2 of my favorite fragrances right now, maybe 1 and 2. First up is just simply, I reviewed both of these as well. This is Amber Narguilé from the Hermes line. Just fucking incredible. I mean, look how much of this I've used. I mean, I have rocked the shit out of this. It's warm apple pie, man, like straight up and down. That's what this is about. And it's well worth the almost $260 you have to spend to get it. And then finally, probably the crown jewel of my collection right now. I just consider it because I like it that much. This is none other than 100 ml of Jubilation 25. What do you say about that fragrance? It hasn't already been said. If you haven't seen it, I did a review on it. This is my signature scent currently. First, I didn't think I could rock this as a signature scent, but then someone I trust and fragrances sort of said, this should be your signature scent. You wear it well. It kind of has your personality. Bold and sort of obnoxious, but not too loud and obnoxious, just sort of right, and just under the radar enough that you could pull it off. So I've been really, really wearing this recently. I am in love with this fragrance. Definitely a couple more washes I'm probably going to be getting. I think I'm going to be getting Opus 6 and Reflection Man, and then I'm going to take a serious look at Fate and Beloved and decide if I want either of those. So anyway, that is 150 to 175. I'll tell you right now, from 175 to 200, expect to see a lot of fragrances from L'Artisan, probably 5 or 6 in that batch. I'm in love with this house now. There's a store about 10 blocks from my house called, what the hell is it called? Blue Mercury, that has the entire line. If you haven't seen the video already, to know I got tea for 2 from there. And I'm just probably going to go once every 2 or 3 weeks and just pick up a 50 ml of a L'Artisan scent because I love them that much. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching part 7 of my fragrance collection. Stay tuned for part 8 in January, possibly at the end of the year. I don't think so, but it's definitely possible. You never know how December will turn out. And stay tuned this weekend for a review of a heavy hitter niche fragrance. I promise you, you're going to want to watch it. Anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I am Maximilian. This is part 7 of my collection.
Sledgehammer smashes melon, I'm the Black Gallagher. You know I dumped mine on fake niggas one time. Whack bitches, rat snitches, my life's a punchline, I spent a grip in bars, diamond studded vicious cars. The hoes ask Joe, we audition hours. I hope you make the cut. Pop your puss, move your butt, Ruger up. Think we from Houston, we done screwed up. We bitchin', we pitchin', friction from mission to mission, block to block, ab to ab, from kitchen to kitchen. We just cooking up, baby. We just cooking up. We just cooking up, homie. We just cooking up. We pitchin', we pitchin'. a mission. Block to block, ab to ab, from kitchen to kitchen. We just cooking up, baby. We just cooking up. We just cooking up, homie. We just cooking up. You the soda bottle, huh? I'm twisting your cap. And I'm luxury, girl, come sit on my lap. Her friends like, don't go, that shit is a trap. They'll have you trafficking, swallowing shit and snacks. They pigeons in fact.